Hi guys, I'm back with another process video. This one is titled Sweet Charming You. I am using this picture of my nephew, and if you briefly saw it, it was the crepe paper pad, the Boys Rule collection. This checkered gray paper that you saw me punch with a notebook edge punch by EK Success is from Jelly Bean Soup. I can't remember which paper, but it's one of those older collections. And I use this arrow paper from the Gilded Stack from Die Cuts with a View. And these are others, just pattern pieces of paper from the Boys Rule paper pad. That is the other side to that gray paper from the Jelly Bean Soup collection. It was one of these cut apart sheets, and I'm pulling some different washi tapes, mainly in black, which I don't think I end up using. I ended up backing the photograph on this matte paper from Making Memories, and it is an old 8x8 page kit. And I am using some of the ephemera mainly to bring in that navy color because I wanted to use up these things, and they're kind of like vintage ephemera, and I didn't ever think I was going to use it because this is one of the things that I bought earlier when I started scrapbooking. So I just use them as layering pieces so that I can try to use up my stash. And the colors went pretty decently, and so it didn't bother me to use them, even if it wasn't in the way they were supposed to be intended, I guess. If you can see, I also have that red oval shape, and that's also from that same 8x8 paper page kit. And I end up using that as well. So here I'm trying to make this border, a bunch of borders going on the left-hand side of this paper. These striped diagonal papers are always really difficult for me to figure out. Not difficult, but they're just not my jam. People have jams, and this isn't one of mine. So I still try to use it because I do like the colors. I like the dynamic movement, I guess. I like that. To me, it looks like kind of like an arrow. And since I couldn't go have the arrow pointing up where the corners of the two colors meet, I just kind of put it sideways, and it still looks like it's going up because that line of the two colors meeting is just going up higher and higher. I hope that made sense. So I'm trying to put all these borders because I wanted some texture. I didn't know how else to add texture where it wouldn't detract from these arrows, but it gets kind of busy, and I end up changing it all. I also try to bring in a whole bunch of stuff, and that's where my mind wouldn't let me just kind of focus on one singular thing, and everything that I had pulled out I wanted to use all at once. Because you can see the everyday life, the photograph, those little index card looking cream colored cards on the left hand side. And then I wanted to use these tags, and I had brought in that 8x8 page kit ephemera from Making Memories. At this point you can also tell, right before the cut it already changed, but I had also put washi tape down the bottom. I had ended up cutting all of that down. I took off the borders, and then I ended up folding that. I ended up cutting a piece of that green edged paper, and I folded it up, and then what I ended up doing is I ended up stitching a little orange line at the end, and you'll see that in some of the detail photos. I ended up cutting it back to only this border and this piece of ribbon. I don't know what type it is, but it's like, it felt like a canvas type of ribbon, and it ended up fraying up at the top a little bit, but that was okay with me. I found some the sweet and the you words were from the Maggie Holmes chipboard stickers. They're from a party sheet set, and the charming sticker was from an old sticker sheet set from My Mind's Eye. And I did end up using some puffy stickers from Target. You can see the star right next to those tags that I also ended up using. Those are American Crafts. I put a paper clip on there, and that monster truck that's kind of like jumping off of the photo and into the title is from a Walmart EK Success sticker pack. I ended up using another star, which I used a Maya Road paper clip that says super. I backed it with a piece of paper, and then I colored it with these glittery markers that I have from, what is this? At You Speaka. They're this type of glittery marker. I added up a whole bunch of embellishments. Here's, you can see that stitching detail that I was talking about earlier. This video was super short. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.